Hello everyone, I'm Mitchell Ryan Darcy, and today I'm braving the elements of the freezing cold to go see a Cold Pursuit with Liam friggin' Neeson, and I am excited. I can't remember the last time I've seen a Liam Neeson movie in theaters. I think it was The Grey, and that was amazing. But I was gonna say I'm just quite a fan of his work and all that. Um, and I'm quite excited to see Cold Pursuit. Hey, I heard it's a remake of some other, maybe it's a Norwegian film or something like that. I don't know if it's Norwegian. I don't know. It's some sort of, I guess it's a foreign language film remake. I don't know. Maybe it would help if I researched things before actually going to see the movie. But I haven't seen any trailers, and I like it that way. I like as little information as possible. The fact that I know it's a remake is quite kind of problematic. So, because now I'm thinking it's like, is this going to be better or worse? Even though I've never even seen the other film. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go into it as if it was an original film. And that's what I thought it was, actually, until I heard it was a remake. Anyways, super excited to watch Cold Pursuit. I kind of want to get out of this freezing rain. It's literally freezing rain right now. I hope it's good. Oh yeah, it's one of Liam Neeson's last action films. I actually was under the impression The Commuter or whatever, was going to be his last action type revenge Taken type film. But no, apparently this is his last one. So time to watch Cold Pursuit, and I kind of hope it's good. I hope it's like The Grey. You know, The Grey was amazing. I can't stop talking about The Grey, you know. I just watched Cold Pursuit, and it was definitely a very weird movie in the sense of just what they were trying to do with it and all that. And I kind of felt like, for some reason, most of the movie, there's a lot of parts that reminded me of other, I hate to say it, better movies. Like, I felt like they were going for like almost like a Fargo type situation where it's like real crime, but at the same time it's just a little bit absurd, a little bit humorous. But then at the same time there's like parts where it's like, it kind of felt like, you know, some of the dialogue, I'm like, this is kind of like a Quentin Tarantino movie. But then some of it I'm like, it kind of feels like there's a lot of like things that sort of inspired this movie. The music at the beginning, and actually, for some reason, I'm going to say this, but because it's fresh in my mind, but it reminded me of The Third Man with these. It sort of had that little bit of happiness to it, but it's like, it reminded me of The Third Man. And I wouldn't have thought about The Third Man if the first logo I didn't see for the movie was Studio Canal. So, I thought that was a bit of a laugh, because Studio Canal is the one that is currently owns the right to sell the movie on, you know, Blu-ray and DVD. And but anyways, there were some parts, like for example, there was one scene where I'm pretty sure they did a reference to The Godfather with whenever you see an orange on screen, it means that character is going to die, or there's something to do with death with oranges. So there was one specific shot and scene where I'm like, that has to be slightly a reference to The Godfather. And, you know, the opening, some of the shots kind of reminded me, it's like, are they going for like a Hateful Eight type feel? Like, getting into the movie, I didn't know what the tone of the movie was going to be, or what it was going to be like. And there were so many little moments where I'm like, it's trying to be funny, or trying to be absurd, and it kind of works, kind of doesn't. Especially early on with because it drives the whole plot of the film. You know, something happens to Liam Neeson's family. It's a lot of cliches and stuff. But I really liked. By the end of it, I was kind of getting into the swing of it. But then the ending itself, I was a little disappointed. But at the same time, some of it, I'm like, that was the right decision. Like, there was a lot of parts of this movie where it's like, I kind of wish they did something different, or did something more with it. And Yeah, like for example, whenever a character died, there was like a little title thing with their name and all that, and so it's like when it got to the ending climactic thing, it's like I was kind of hoping they would interrupt the fight scene to do the title card for each one as it happened. And I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, there's pretty good in the sense of well done violence and stuff. Like it did when necessary, left some things ominous. There was one specific character who I thought did an astounding job, especially with one specific scene. I don't want to mention what it is, but I thought the dialogue in that one little specific car moment was so good, and I'm like, that was probably my favorite scene moment. I loved how they didn't show what you thought they were going to show, and I kind of love and hate that at the same time, which kind of just made that scene just that much more memorable. But overall, I definitely would recommend Cold Pursuit especially if you're a fan of Liam Neeson and his sort of revenge type thriller type movies, which he's done a lot of. There was one specific moment I kind of wish they didn't do at all, because it just reminded me of The Grey, and it was done so much more better in The Grey too. That moment, The Grey actually reminds me. The Grey is definitely like, if I was ranking Liam Neeson films, The Grey was definitely one of the best. Cold Pursuit, somewhat memorable, but I'm not sure how well it is. I actually just remembered while I was watching the movie, I saw the last Liam Neeson movie I saw in theaters was Run All Night. And Run All Night was, I believe that's the name of the film, was the best. I honestly, I really thought that was an extremely great film from start to finish. And thinking back, I'm like, this movie sticks out, but I don't know if it's as good. I'm going to have to rewatch it in order to figure out if it's going to be good or not. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I want you to have a nice day or night or whatever time you watch this. Have a nice whatever. I want to know what you thought of the movie. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching.